everyone, this is Samuel. So in this video I want to show you how to generate a detailed script, your story for your storytelling niche, okay, for your folktale stories. So, and recommended ways to generate prompts and images that are consistent with the script, converting your script into voiceover. So that is what we'll be doing in this video. So for this case, so many people have been asking me questions in my DM, and like, if I'm seeing anything, I do the write-up also on the screen, so you guys can relate with what I'm saying. Okay, so please, if you are watching this video, don't just watch this video once, just watch it like 2 to 3 times before you can understand it. If you watch it once, maybe you not be able to understand it once, just try and rewatch again. Okay, rewatch again. I will do my best to let this video be detailed. Okay, so just try and please and watch. Just watch and read also. That's why I used to read this thing on this note before doing anything. So let's get started. So this is the part 1. This is the part 1 video, and I will also post the part 2 below this video also. So 1, how to craft a comprehensive faceless video script. That is number 1 we'll be checking this video, and how to convert the script to speech. Okay, so how to convert it, how to convert the text to speech, and you guys already know, I already recorded a video on how to do that on me. So tools we'll be using is ChatGPT to generate our story, our script, Climchamp to generate voiceover. So this is the website you'll be using, okay, and the write-off website also. I've explained that in the previous video how you can do that. So let's get started. So let me copy this. This is what we'll be using on our Climchamp. Okay, so here what you are going to ChatGPT to do, so you can ask ChatGPT to generate story based on your own title. Okay, you can use your own title to generate a story. Maybe when you have your story in your mind, you want to just, but I will advise you use ChatGPT first. ChatGPT will help you a lot. We will give you a detailed story about what you are thinking of. Okay, you can generate thousands of stories for you. So I just want you to stick, and for you to make the work easier for yourself, use ChatGPT. Okay, so and for this tutorial, the prompt you'll be using is why you must never watch at night. So that is the story you want to generate, but you can go as well, and I will also show you what to say and what to do. So I'm just trying to read this out, so for you two guys to be able to understand what I'll be doing in this video. Okay, so you can tell ChatGPT to elaborate, or you can just ask it to give you African content topics and ideas, or a Nigerian folktale, or a Nigerian based folktale. So also, this is the prompt you'll be using. Okay, give me 10 titles of Nigerian based folktales. Give me a list of 10 stories for suspense and horror. So that is that. So let me now show you the practical video. So let's get started. Let's go right to ChatGPT. You come here. What kind of story you want to generate? So you need to paste here. You'll be copying and paste your text here. Okay, so let's go to ChatGPT now. So now here, this is the question I'll be asked. This is the prompt I'll be telling ChatGPT to generate for me, because I don't have a story. Okay, if you don't have a story, this is what you tell ChatGPT to do. For you to have an idea of a story, for you to have a topic of a story you want to generate. So just tell ChatGPT, give me 10 titles of Nigerian based folktale stories. So can you see? So ChatGPT has generated 10 story idea for us. Can you see? The tortoise and the magic drum, how the dog got its back, the clever hare and the wicked lion, why the sun and moon live in the sky. So as well, you can tell ChatGPT again, give me a list of 10 story for suspense and horror. Okay, so let's, can you see? So as you can see, that generated the story for us, the list of 10 story and suspense and horror for us. Can you see? So you can go ahead and pick anyone. So as ChatGPT has generated story for you like this, you can just go ahead, pick anyone you like and go with it, and tell ChatGPT to elaborate. You can tell it to elaborate on 1 or 2 on 3 on, or use title. But I already have title already, so let me just copy it and ask ChatGPT to generate a story for us. So this is my title on my note here: why you must never watch your clothes at midnight. So let me just add my prompt and let ChatGPT do the work for us. So I'll be telling ChatGPT to generate. Can you see what I'm doing here? So I'm coming. Let me just add my story. So can you see what I did? So I insert it in a quote. I said, okay, let me add this one so you guys can understand what I'm doing here. So let me just add it like this. I said, okay, now write a Nigerian story based on the title. Why you must not ever wash your clothes at midnight. The story should be divided into 3 parts. Use simple, short, and clear terms. The story should start by creating suspense to the reader. It should contain elements of horror. Each part of the story should be more than 2,000 words. So now let me copy it and go to ChatGPT. So yeah, I've pasted the prompt in ChatGPT. So let's generate. So as you can see, ChatGPT has generated part 1, part 2, and part 3. The warning, the hunting, and the consequence. So now, here, I'll be telling ChatGPT to expand in details. So can you see? It's now generating the story part 1, the warning. Can you see? So that generated the part 1. So as you can see, it says to be continued. Would you like me to continue? Just type continue. I hope you are getting me in this video. So let me know your feedback if you have questions in support group or on my DM. So generating the part 2 for us. So can you understand? We have the part 1 already, and we are generating our part 2 also. So generating the part 2. I don't want this video to be long, and I just want you guys to understand every aspect of this video. That's why I don't want to skip the video. So can you see? It said to be just say continue the part 3. Let's just continue. So this is the part 3 of our story. Okay, just follow what I'm doing here. Please just follow what I'm doing here. Do exactly what I'm doing. Here. So this is the part 3 of the video. Can you see? And this is the end. So this is the part 3, this is the part 2, and this is the part 2, and this is the part 1 of our video. So after that, so now let's start with copying our text from here to a notepad that will be arranging all our scripts. Okay, so now let me copy and let me go to my note. So here I'll be pasting my part 1. So this is the part 1 of the video, and I would love to delete this, make some arrangements that I don't. Okay, so let me just delete it, and let me, maybe I don't want the part 1. So okay, let me just delete it. So So now let me copy the part 2 also. So I will copy this also and go back to my note. I will paste it here on my note. This is the part 2. And I'll also delete, and let me delete it. So let me go and copy my part 3 of my story. So this is the part 3 of the story. Now let's copy. Let's go to our note again. So I've pasted the part 3 of the video. So this is the end. So now let's delete it. Sorry. So I will advise you should go through your video, just make some arrangements. This is the story we'll be using to generate the images also, okay? Images of our video, okay? And also to generate the voiceover also. Hope you understand. Just go through your videos. ChatGPT do make errors, so just do your correction, and before you go to the print. So I will go through my video to my scripts now and do the correction, the necessary information. So before we go to the voiceover site, and the voiceover we'll be using is MailChimp. So I've already shown you guys, and I think you guys know about the website before, okay? So we're using this. So this is our story now. As you can see, we have our story here already. So why you must, so this is the part 1, and why I said you should choose this by part 1 by 2, because we'll be copying the part 1 and part 2 and part 3. We'll be generating the voiceover, because the voiceover site cannot generate the all the words at once, okay? So we'll be generating the part 1 first, generating the part 2 first, and generating the third part. So let's get started. So yeah, this is the website we're using for now. This Clipchamp that we're using to generate our voiceover, it doesn't have app, as all of you have known. So just let's copy the link from here, and you guys already know about it already. So let me just copy it. Once you copy it like this, we now go to the Chrome browser. So this is our Chrome browser. Let's paste it here now, and let's go to Chrome. So I already told you should put your phone on desktop site like this. Can you see? This is desktop site. Can you see? So make sure your phone is on desktop site. So that's open here. So can you see? I already have account with them, so I don't need to create any new account, okay? So once you get to this interface, you click on this. Can you see? Text to speech. Okay, so let's click on it. So once you get here, just click on text to speech. So it will now show like this. So as you can see here, this is where you will now paste your notes, your text, okay? This is where you paste it. So let me go to my story and copy my part 1 of the story. So now let me copy my story from here. Let me copy my part 1 of my story. So this is where my part 1 ends. Let me now copy it. Let me just use like 2 to signify the place, so then you guys can understand. So that is the part 1. Let's now go to Clipchamp. So click this Clipchamp. Let me now paste my. So can you see? I have pasted my story here. So now let's save.
The village of Umwaga was quiet at night.
Once you are done with previewing your content. So just come up here. I've already show you. Just come up here to export your voiceover. So just come to this top corner. Can you see where I'm pointing at? This export. So just click on export. So use 72p. Can you see? Now it's downloading, and it will be downloaded to your device. Okay, it will be downloaded to your device. So it is downloading now. So now I'm done with downloading our audio. So let's listen to our audio. So
the village of Umwaga was quiet at night, the kind of quiet that pressed against your ear.
we'll now go back to our story again, copy the part 2 and go to the clean champ, save again, go to part 3 and save. So that is what we'll be doing now. And remember to save your video here. So let me show you. So click on save. So just come. Remember the first video, the part 1, we didn't save it. So I need to show you where to save it here. So just click that place on title video. Let's save it with part 2. Receive that, rename that. So this is the part 2.
The world around her twisted. The air thickened, pressing against her skin like damp cloth. A suffocating silence swallowed the hallway. The scream died in Amoka's throat as the world around her twisted. The air thickened, pressing against.
So after downloading all your voiceover, I'll now show you a website where that will convert this MP4 to MP3. So let me show you. So before that, unfortunately, if you later find out maybe you can't expand a bit, the ChatGPT you are using, it doesn't expand your words to like 2,000 words. And just tell ChatGPT to expand in details more. Okay, just tell ChatGPT to expand. Okay, expand, like you should expand more. Understand? So this is the website link. Can you see this website link that will be using to convert our audio MP4 to MP3? So let me copy it. So this website, so you click here. So these are the files. Can you see? So this one I didn't save it, so the other one I saved it. So that's it, part 1, part 3. So let's convert it. So remember to download all. Can you see? Download all. Download them to your device, okay? Remember to download them to your device. Once you are done, so that is it. So it has been converted to our device like that. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to generate images that follow your script, okay? I'm showing you how to generate the script now. From text to image, okay? So I'll be showing you